And you're back on the Edge 88.
So, hey, how's the first couple of weeks worth of school?
Comm classes are going good. That's all I gotta say. There's a couple of tough ones. Senior year, trying to graduate.
We're all trying to graduate. We just don't know if we'll ever finish.
Right. But, you and I are kind of a little closer than, Cass over here. So,
Didn't she get a late start?
I didn't get a late start. I'm only 20. I just turned 20.
Hey.
So I am right on track. I'm actually a little bit ahead.
I was ahead, too.
I just have 2 semesters left after this one.
No, that isn't too bad. What, Arizona then?
Moving to Arizona.
I guess
you're Diamondbacks fan, right?
I'm a Diamondbacks fan, but, you
were meant to live in Arizona.
I live in today, okay? Right now, I'm not going to live in Arizona. So I'm here. I need a job. We need to get a job first before we can move to Arizona.
I don't like this sharing the mic thing. Like, I feel like I got to shove him out of the way to say something.
Well, you can find a job anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So why not find a job in Arizona where you're actually going to
live? Yeah, why not for a little while? Try something new.
Okay, let alone I have to share a mic. And then, we're all in the same little cubicle.
You're right.
And then,
with no windows,
my girlfriend and you are going to go against me. What's up? Tell me what's up.
Hey, man, I'm just having fun. I'm glad to be back on the mic.
Sorry.
It's all good. Hey, I wouldn't be sorry.
No, you guys should be sorry. I got to stand up. Blood's rushing to my feet. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, wow. And you're back on the Edge with the GV3. I got a good story for you, though. So the other day, I'm going to get my nails done at the salon, and a guy walks in to get his nails done. Take it away, boys. What do you think?
Jeff?
Well, personally, I don't agree with, I'm el natural. You know what I mean?
You just think it's weird for guys to want to do that?
Right, well, I
get their eyebrows waxed or whatever.
Yeah,
or
I guess if it's, to help out, with an injury,
like if you have an ingrown toenail, you can go to the nail salon and get it taken out.
So you don't wait a year and have to go to the hospital and get a big bill, I can see taking it, get it off. No waxing, no.
But this guy was getting a full-on manicure.
That's just...
His cuticles pushed back, his nails filed.
I don't need any of that. That's just weird.
To me, he's worried about what people, they look at him and what people think. Like I said, natural right here.
Hey man, so am I. I'm with you on the same boat. But hey, all right, what happens if it's like an actor or somebody, famous? Okay. Let's say it's everybody likes Johnny Depp.
Right. Well, he's getting paid for it. You know what I mean? He's getting paid to look good.
Yeah, if he goes out and gets some...
I don't know. I still find it slightly weird. No, if it was like Ryan Seacrest, I don't find it weird because that's just who he is.
Right. Well, yeah, Ryan Seacrest is...
Johnny Depp, he's supposed to be like a manly man. Why would he go get his nails done?
I just threw out a name, maybe George Clooney?
I know, but I'm saying, different people, very different ways.
Right. Well, I did... to an average Joe, Gautam and I here.
Yeah.
We're average Joes now. I thought we were above a little,
You know what I mean.
Just a little bit
above. We're the GV3 right now.
All right.
But if I grow a unibrow, I'm going to grow a unibrow.
You're going to grow... All right.
You do what you got to do. Right. But we'll hit it back to the music. Coming up next is Burning Up, the Jonas Brothers.
I got a feeling. Black Eyed Peas there. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I want to talk about jobs.
How hard they are to get, or just everything about them?
Everything about them. You're right, though. They are hard to get. I will admit that.
Yeah, I can vouch to that. I've applied... How many have I applied? At least 10.
If not more, and sometimes the same place multiple times.
Well, I've always been told, you go to a place multiple times, they're bound to hire you.
I'll vouch for that they don't call you. I've applied at certain stores, mostly, I'm athletic, so I apply at athletic stores.
Yeah.
And, why, look at me. Come on. Seriously, why wouldn't you hire me?
Hey. Now you're getting a little overconfident, man.
Gautam, would you hire me?
I would consider it, but, I
Cass?
wouldn't.
I don't know.
That's your girlfriend throwing you under the bus now.
She would go there. Like, why, that was a dumb question for me to ask.
You're right. It probably was, you know.
Let's get back to the music, actually. Let's get back to some positive stuff. This is Slipknot with Sulfur on the Edge 88.
And you're back with the GV3 on the Edge 88.1. It's that time of night.
Stupid news.
Stupid news.
Stupid news.
God, I love that.
I know. I wouldn't consider this stupid news. I would consider this kind of interesting news. But I read today that a guy in England built a 2-story house out of Legos.
Like a full-size house?
Full-size house. Everything in it, from the tables to the chairs to the newspaper.
Why?
Had a lot of free time.
Where's he from?
This is in England.
England?
Yeah.
Well, he's from England. That's
time-consuming.
That's your difference. You know, American people wouldn't do that.
Well, they'd have someone else bid it for him.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want to put the effort in.
Right.
You're right.
Let's not hate on everybody that's not American, because, you know, we go to a school where it's pretty diverse.
You know what I mean. The only thing that I could think of is a couple years ago at the fair, some guy did like sand sculptures, you know, like huge sand castles, and like one did like they built a whole building of like cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Legos, a full house?
No.
2 stories.
Wow.
It's not like a walkout ranch. It's 2 stories.
I wonder if he put a man cave in there.
Have its own little room.
Yeah.
I wonder if it came with a basement. You built a basement with it?
Probably not. Probably not.
And you're back on the Edge, 88.1 Grandview University, Des Moines Shuffle Station. I'm Gautam.
And I'm Cass.
And I'm Jeff. Yay, GV3.
GV3. Well, that was Rob Thomas with For Diamonds. Speaking of diamonds, what do you think about promise rings, Jeff?
Okay.
Little relationship question.
Right.
Might as well throw it out there.
I guess it doesn't matter where along in the relationship, year-wise, as long as you know that you're going to be together forever.
Okay, so is it just better than just to wait like 2-3 years, get the wedding ring instead, and skip the whole promise ring?
From a girl's perspective, you could go either way. Like, sometimes girls want the promise ring to know that they're in it and something's going to happen out of it. Because, you know, guys change their mood all the time. You never know when they're going to change their mind about this.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just like a security blanket kind of thing. But if, you know, you could just wait for the wedding ring.
What would you say? I mean, has it ever crossed your mind?
Has it ever crossed my mind with Cass and I?
Yeah, just, you know.
Definitely. I think...
I'm talking promise ring, not talking wedding.
Right.
Else, not yet.
Promise ring, yes. But talking outside of our relationship, I think as like, I'm not saying our relationship isn't normal, but like on a normal relationship, a guy knows that he needs to get a promise ring when a girl starts hinting at it. You know, every girl does that. You know, joking about, you know, randomly joking, about a promise ring and...
Or randomly being like, oh, this is my favorite ring. If you want to try it on to see what size it is.
You know, then something's up.
Okay, how about this then? So let's say you know the size of the ring finger that she has, and she talks about it all the time, and yet, though, let's say she's been in 5 relationships and she's got a promise ring from all 5 people.
I think you guys you need to communicate, you know? Communicate what's going on first before here's a promise ring. You can add that to the list of, set that on the dresser with your other 5 rings. Yeah,
I would just wait and maybe be the one that's different. Maybe be the one that doesn't give her the promise ring, but something else.
Get her a sweatshirt. Nice sweatshirt. Get her a nice warm sweatshirt.
Well, I'll think about that. If you guys have an opinion on this, you can call us at 263-2985. You can also take your requests at that number, too. And up next, Love Hurts by Incubus on the Edge 88.1 Grandview University.
That's 5 for Fighting Chances here on the Edge 88.1. What's new with you, Jeff?
Well, actually, sitting in class the other day, and I hear, all these deer stories on the radio. And actually, Grandview had a deer, run-in? Is that what you call it?
I don't know. I heard that, too, that a deer ran into Jensen, which is a building down the street from the comm building here where we are right now. And supposedly there was deer blood and glass everywhere. They had to close the building down for a while.
Right. Well, and it's a cafeteria, too, for students at Grandview. And that's
just weird.
You know, I mean, I guess it'd be a weird story, you know, that, I was just, eating a sandwich, and then a deer came and ran through the window.
This is random. That's just weird.
Well,
it's that time of year, though, I think.
Yeah, we have been
seeing a lot of deer lately.
A lot of deer. But you don't think of it in like a college campus like in the city. You think of it on like a road with a lot of trees, but you can't. A lot of people can't say that a deer ran into the cafeteria. Yeah, into the I wonder if it went into the cafeteria. Like I don't know.
I don't know the details. But real quick, I'm gonna give our prize giveaway for the week. We've got this week. It's a $10 gift certificate to Merle Hay Mall. So if you want to try and win that, go ahead and call us at 263-2985. That's 263-2985.
And coming up on the Edge, we got 2 songs here for you. Right Round with Flo Rida and Daughtry, who was in Ames a couple weekends ago. On the Edge, 88.1.
It's Not My Time on the Edge, 88.1, Grandview University, Des Moines, Iowa Shuffle Station. Cass, we talked about costumes earlier.
Yep.
I think it's time to talk about haunted houses.
Okay. Well, I got a little story about haunted houses and why I don't like to go to them anymore. It's not a scary story like I was freaked out or anything. It's just last year we were on our way to this haunted house in Indianola, and I stuck my hand outside the car, and my favorite ring that my dad got me flew off my hand into the ditch.
Oh.
Jeff, you know a little bit about this?
I do. I actually know a little bit about it. By the next few days, I went out with a metal detector. She made me go out with a old school 1950s metal detector on the side of the road.
Then our friend Andy, he came out there because he lives in Indianola. He came out and helped us look for it. It's a ring my dad got me in Hawaii.
Right.
White gold.
Whoa.
Means a ton to me.
White gold.
And
that's expensive.
Couldn't find it. And I'm still sad about it to this day.
It's not my fault.
So was it really windy?
Well, we were going on the interstate.
You're on the interstate.
Right.
And it was cold, and when I'm cold, my hands get smaller. So my rings get looser. Didn't quite register with me when I stuck my hand out the window.
And you're back on the Edge, 88.1 with the GV3 man down.
-1.
GV2 right now, Cass. So, as everyone knows, I work at a daycare. A couple of days ago, actually, we were outside since, the weather's been nice, as we talked about.
Yep.
A little kindergartner, I won't say any names, just in case he's listening. You never know. But we were playing football, and he came up, said he needs to go to the restroom, right? And I didn't hear him, so just guess what, what do you think he would do?
If you didn't hear him, and
I didn't
hear
him, I was playing. Jeff, can we go on a, bathroom break, drink break,
And you didn't hear him.
Didn't hear him.
So what would
football.
he do?
Yeah.
Go ask somebody else.
You think that, but instead he took it upon himself to hit me in my man parts. Yeah, that's hilarious. I know. As you can tell in my voice, I don't really think it's that funny. But I figured you would think it's funny, and I guess I'm right.
That was I Look So Good by Jesse James here on the Edge.
I was sitting here when you went to the restroom.
Yes.
I was thinking, what can me and Casady talk about?
Yeah.
And so I came up with type A, type B type stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is always a dilemma for us.
For those who don't know, type A is people...
Me.
Go ahead, explain yourself.
Type A is people... Maybe it'd be easier to explain each other. Like type B, people that are relaxed and go with the flow, have no time frame necessarily. Just kind of take it as it goes.
Type A, anxious, like to boss people around, all that type of stuff. And, we're reading the newspaper that's coming out tomorrow. And you wrote an editorial.
Yeah, the Grandviews comes out every Friday.
Right.
Before 10 o'clock, supposed to.
For the students, by the students.
Yep, since 1949.
So why don't you give a little tease on your editorial, Cass?
All right there. Well, I wrote a little editorial, And it took me a long time to think of what I would want to write about. So I just wrote about what I know. And that's being organized. To some people, that's type A. To me, it's just being clean and organized and...
Being you.
What?
Being you.
Oh, yeah.
You being you.
Yeah. It's called An Organized Life is an Organized Mind.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a good editorial.
The title is pretty catchy.
I think I did a pretty good job.
I think maybe a type B person like me might even pick that up and read that.
It's easy to read, too, because there's 7 numbers. It's short paragraphs. I'm sure you would love to read it.
Okay, you're going to throw me under the bus like that? Like we said, it's stupid news time.
And I hear you kind of got a good one.
I do. In Florida, recently.
Go Gators.
Well, okay. This has to do with pythons.
Ooh.
A 14-foot python.
That's scary.
A 47-year-old decided to... Well, he bought the python a month ahead of time.
Okay.
Stick with me here.
Okay.
And a month later, he was worried about people doing animal cruelty, and if they don't want their animal, they're just going to let it go.
Yeah.
So he let his 14-foot python down a sewer drain.
Oh.
And he called 911, and he called animal rescue and everything to... And he's like, yeah, I just, 14-foot python is out on the loose and blah, blah, blah. And it was his. And he confessed to it when they all got there, and he said, well, I just wanted to make it a point that people are leaving their animals, in the wilderness.
That's gross. I'm not going to lie, as you're telling that story,
I know.
I'm getting chills down my back.
You should have seen the snake on them.
And I'm looking at the ground, because when people talk about mice, spiders,
right.
Ooh.
Or snakes. On the chair.
I just got to pick up my feet.
Elevation.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't get you when you're not.
I was reading this. I'm like, that is stupid.
Why would you do that?
Just go talk to someone. Don't let your 14-foot python out. But I guess I was reading.
It's the fact that it's a 14-foot python.
It was gross.
It's not like a rabbit.
Garden snake.
Yeah. It's a python.
It's a 14-foot python. But yeah, and he said I was reading in here, and it actually states that people have been letting pythons go out in the wilderness, and they've been breeding. So there's
there's more pythons in the world now.
So that guy's he's a genius. So moral of the story.
Just don't let your pets go
don't
like
let
that.
your python go in a drain.
Plus, if you've got a pet, you should be able to take care of it. You shouldn't need to give it away or let it go.
Yeah.
It's like your responsibility. It's like a kid.
And a python. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Get a garden snake.
Anyways, coming up next, I got Little Big Town. I'm with the band. It's for my friend Caitlin out in Arizona.